You're listening to a Canadian Movie Crew production.
The Quest is the story of a fighter taking on the best in the world. Or is it?
In this world, the story a movie gives you is the whole story. Or is it? It's the Or Is It Movie Podcast. And now, your hosts, Derek and Mean Mark.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Or Is It Movie Podcast, where we try to find the real story behind the story. I'm Derek.
And I mean Mark.
And today, taking a look at 1996's The Quest.
The Quest, yes.
Let's get through this. Welcome to the show, Janet Gunn and Aki Aliong. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back, Jack McGee from Showgirls, Coyote Ugly, and Cool as Ice. Welcome back, James Remar from, he was Raiden in Mortal Kombat 2.
Yep. Also uncredited in Stallone's Judge Dredd.
Yes, Stallone's Judge Dredd and The Warriors. He was also good.
That's right. I forgot. Young James Remar, yeah.
Welcome back, Roger Moore. James Bond himself. Do you remember from where? From what movie?
Oh, what movie did we do of his? It
was
wasn't a Bond one.
It wasn't a Bond one. It was one of the most bonkers movies we've ever done.
Oh,
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Spice World.
oh, that's right. Spice World.
He played
That's right.
the evil James Bond villain in that one.
Yes.
The evil newspaper conglomerate. And welcome back, Jean-Claude Van Damme from Take Your Fucking Pick.
From other Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. Yeah.
Double Impact, Double Team.
Yep.
What else did we do? We did
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter, of course. Of course.
Of course.
I really need that clip. Yeah, take your pick, because I'm sure you'll be Time Cop. We did.
Yep, that's right. Time Cop.
So I'm sure we'll have more of this. Mark, you brought this one. This was your recommend. I did not know about this movie at all.
Yeah, so this was definitely a VHS rental back in the 90s. I after seeing Bloodsport and I mean as much as it's not like the best movie in the world, it was an awesome movie. I thought, I mean, the fighting stuff was really good, like just the organization and everything like that. And the way it displayed the different fighting styles really appealed to me. So when I heard that they were doing, I just heard about this, I'm like, oh, wow, it's Jean-Claude and James Bond. Let's see what it's about. And I'm like, oh, it's the same thing with just a bit of a twist.
Written and directed by Jean-Claude Van Damme.
And?
You can tell.
No. There's another writing credit in there.
Is there?
Which you can really tell, yeah. Does the name Frank Dukes mean anything to you?
No.
Frank Dukes is the name of the main character in Bloodsport. That movie was about an actual guy who was in the U.S. military and went to this secret tournament and won a couple of times.
Oh, okay.
That's what the movie Bloodsport is about. So Van Damme finds this story, does the movie, and then he and Dukes a few years later write this one together to basically
retell the same story.
Kind of with a more kind of a much different lead-in story. That's the only thing that's really different, right? It does end at a fighting tournament, but the lead-in is the lead-in is more fantastic. It's set in like an older time, during, I think it was during the Depression or something like that.
That's what I didn't
or
know.
No, actually, sorry, World War I era, I think, because it's all the technology. It's all like boats and Zeppelins and
sounds about right.
Yeah. I think it's kind of like World War I, turn of the 1900s.
And I didn't pick up on that right away because we started off in a bar in modern times, and it's old Van Damme.
Yeah.
Basically, I didn't know this, but the opening scene to The Kingsman would be ripped off this movie because, street toughs come in, they start to pick a fight, and the one guy takes them down.
Yeah.
I wrote down manners maketh man. So,
Yeah, exactly. I'm just glad that it was Colin Firth doing that line, not Van Damme. I don't know if he could have.
Yeah, exactly.
Manners make it man. What? Manners naked man? What the hell are you saying?
And so then we cut to somewhere in Japan, China.
We're not supposed to know exactly where, right? It's a place called the Lost City, so it's in the Orient somewhere.
Anywhere, Asia.
Yeah, exactly. Any town, Asia. Yeah.
So this master of some kind sends out his monks to deliver scrolls, which are invitations to a fighting tournament.
Yeah.
I guess
totally
one
not
from
the
every
Kumite.
country.
Definitely not the Kumite from Bloodsport. Definitely not, the secret tournament. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess it's one per country.
Yeah, and they have an incredible scouting team, this organization, because they know exactly who the best fighters are.
Or did they just run up to normal people?
Oh yeah, who's your best fighter? I don't know. Johnny's got a pretty good right hook. I tell you, ran afoul of him one day. Oh boy,
See, and I didn't realize that this was a period piece right off the bat, because first they go.
It must have looked very confusing.
Well, because they go to Japan and they find a sumo wrestler, and I'm like, okay, well that looks like Japan. That could be now. And then they go. I think they go to like a Chinese martial arts dojo, and it looks like it could be now. And then they go to an old-timey English boxer, complete with big ass mustache, and I'm like,
played by James Remar.
I'm like, oh, okay, it's a time traveling movie. And then I realized, oh no, it's taking place during World War I. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I see the cap that Jean-Claude Van Damme is wearing in the next scene.
And the car that the mobster's driving, and
he's a street performer. He's a juggling. What do they call him? Stilt walker.
Yeah.
But that's all a front to a not so secret gang of children who are thieves, I guess.
Yeah, he's running his own, like the Paris the America, his own brand of Foot Clan.
Yeah. It's Oliver Twist, really.
Yeah. So,
and he's fake.
These orphans, essentially, that are running around the streets. They got nowhere to go, so he is trying to take care of them by having them steal everything.
And they're known. Yeah, because the police know him. The mobster wants to bring him in.
Yep, wants to hire him.
Come work for me. Blah blah blah. No, I don't work for anybody. What sets this all off is the police or the mob busts in because they steal from the mob.
So so Van Damme does his thing on stilts, runs afoul of the cops, but while the cops are chasing him, everyone's watching Van Damme or Dubois in his great getaway on stilts.
Are you sure his name is Dubois? Do they say it enough times in this scene?
Yeah. Chris Dubois.
Chris Dubois. Did they say? I think his name is Dubois.
I think so.
Okay. That's what I got. Now, I'm not good at picking things up.
Yeah.
Usually they have to say it a couple of times for me to get it.
I've seen this a couple of times. I can reassure you. Christopher Dubois. Yeah.
Okay.
He only says it like 40, 50 times. Anyway.
Yeah.
So he's basically causing a distraction so the little kids can sneak in while even the mob is watching to see what all the hubbub is about. And so they rip off just a bag of cash.
Yeah, who keeps a bag of cash?
He was freshly counting. He was, I guess, supposed to be counting that bag of cash when there's something going on out the window. I guess I'll go have a look-see. And
what is this? A muck?
Yeah.
A happenings? A doings? I'm going to go check the window.
A brouhaha?
So they steal the money, and then there's like, oh my god. So they get back to the hideout. They get the money. It's like, oh, we're rich. Go buy some food. I'm like, contributing to the delinquency of minors. Our hero, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. That's right. But they steal from the mob, right? So it can't be that bad. Which it turns out is not a great idea.
No, because they'll drive a car into your hideout
and shoot it up with Tommy guns. They will shoot at children.
Shoot it up with Tommy guns. What are you even doing?
Yeah.
And they're firing up into the air. It's not like they're firing at the children. They're firing.
Well, there's one scene where the kids are running away, and they've got some bad CGI, like ping, ping, ping. Yeah.
Well, one kid gets shot in the shoulder.
Yeah.
And then Van Damme's like, oh my God, I will avenge you, blah, blah, blah. Well, he's just shot in the shoulder. He'll be fine.
Yeah. Even the other kid who's attending to him is like, yeah, he's fine. He'll be all right. I mean, we don't have any medicine or bandages or a way to get the bullet out because...
Well, we have cash.
We now have cash and there's doctors, right? So go pay some... I mean, he'll probably lose the arm, but, they'll fix it. Turn of the century medicine.
Yeah. So Dubois runs away? Is that what happens?
He has to flee, so he goes to a cargo ship.
Runs to a cargo ship. Just like in all cargo ship scenes in movies, Crane comes in, picks up a pallet of something.
Yep.
And your hero jumps onto that pallet, hangs off of it, and gets put on the ship accidentally. And
nobody sees him.
I love how in movies, when people are using a crane, they don't ever look at what they're moving. So that people can just hang on to it without being seen.
Yes.
I don't care if it's at night, you'd be looking at it. How else would you know where to pick it up or that you even got it?
Yeah, I'm just going to, in faith believing, I'm just going to...
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. There's a brouhaha.
This is... Look at that. It's a muck going on.
Yeah, I'm not going to... Shouldn't you be paying attention to what you're doing, boss? No, it's fine.
I can do this in my sleep.
Yeah, it kind of only swings one way.
Hey, I'm so good at this. I can do this with my eyes closed.
Unlike you, my crane only swings one way. Oh!
Get it? Because it's the 30s, and you're weird because you're gay. All right.
Yeah.
So he does get discovered, and he gets put to work on this ship.
Now, did you notice the flashback he has, right? Where they show little him sitting on a park bench with so his nanny just leaves him on a park bench. Your mother's not getting any better and the money's dried up. Stay here, I'll be back. And she never comes back. That little boy is played by Chris Van Damme.
Yep, his son.
Yeah, his actual son. Yeah. That was cool.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, your mother's not coming back, and the money's dried up. So crinkle the paper, throw it down on the ground. Stay here on the bench. Don't move. Bye.
You imagine that she gets home to her husband, whatever. How was work, dear? Well, I'm out of a job. The money dried up. What about the kid? Other people have kids. I'll just go find another nanny job tomorrow. It's not like I'm going to ask for a reference,
Yeah. So he wakes up and he gets put to work on the ship, and he's moving sacks of beans.
Yeah. Seeds, maybe.
From the deck of the ship to the hull. I don't know if you noticed this, but he picks up one of the sacks, and it's right in the middle of the deck.
Yeah.
And then they cut to a wide shot from way above.
Yeah.
And he's walking down into the hull.
Yeah.
And the stack of bags that he picked up from has gone.
Oh, I didn't notice that it was gone.
Yeah, it's completely gone.
I'll be honest. I did watch that scene, and I was watching him to see, like, is he going to commit to the whole bit and go out? No, yeah, he went down. He went down the stairs. Yeah. So it was the last one.
Yeah. But this ship gets taken over by another ship headed by Dobbs,
Yep,
Lord
Roger Moore.
Dobbs, played by Roger Moore.
Mm-hmm.
Roger Moore. So they fired cannons into this thing, and things are blowing up. And then Roger Moore takes out a hand pistol, fires once, and then it cuts to the ship that they're firing on, and there's a huge explosion. And
Yeah, like he caused that. Yeah.
Wow, that hand pistol really packs a punch, doesn't it?
They made him pretty good back then. Yeah.
And it's
He's got Dirty Harry's hand pistol, you know.
So he says, okay, he sees Van Damme fight, and he says, okay, well, I know what to do with you. I'm going to send you over to Mr. Cow.
Yep.
And the way he said it, and this is the way I heard it on Mutai Island.
Oh.
So Mr. Cow on Mutai Island. I wrote kind of on the nose there, isn't it? No, it turns out it's Muay Thai Island.
Yes.
So I guess this is where it began. This fabled island in the South Seas is where Muay Thai started, I guess.
I don't know about that, but I guess it just got it. It's like that's all they do is punch and kick. Fucking Muay Thai Island. I don't know what it's called. It probably has like an actual name, but it's just all the locals just call it the Muay Thai Island there, you know.
Now, here's the thing. Muay Thai, according to this movie, and you correct me if I'm wrong because you'll know, Muay Thai is just punching and kicking as hard as possible. Is that right?
Well, yes, that's most fighting techniques.
Well, I was going to say, but no, like aggressively punching and kicking. That seems to be the definition
elbows
of Muay Thai.
and knees included.
Yeah, okay.
That's the other parts of it. The art of the 8 weapons is what they call it. It's
I see. Okay.
Yes.
Art of the 8. Okay. And he gets sold to Mr. Cow, which is actually Khao, I believe.
Yeah. Yep.
As a fighter and blah, blah, blah. So by Lord Dobbs. Dobbs. What a hell of a name.
Yeah.
And, okay, so this is where I have to be honest. I was getting really tired. I was going to watch this movie at work yesterday, but I left my tablet at home.
Oh.
So I came home. I was like, okay, I have to get through these 2 movies that we're recording for. And I started with the quest. And shortly after this scene, I nodded off. I was more tired than I thought I was.
Oh, okay.
So I missed about 20 minutes.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so you're going to have to take over here because the last thing I have from this scene is, did Jean-Claude Van Damme did he poorly dub all of the actors so badly so it would make him appear like he's speaking English better?
Maybe, yeah.
Because there's a lot of people in this movie who are very poorly dubbed.
Yeah.
Including Roger Moore in some cases.
Well, at least he could do his own ADR.
He could do his own ADR.
In that epic voice of his, but
at this point, Mark, this is where I sort of follow Jean-Claude Van Damme from the movie. I woke up in the tournament.
Okay, I see. All right.
And I didn't have time to go back and catch up. So.
Fair enough. So let me fill you in. Roger Moore, yes, like you said, Lord Dobbs has basically sold, along with some weapons.
Oh, wait. Yeah, he sold it with some weapons. Remember the girl that he meets in the bar?
Yes.
I remember she wants to go to the tournament.
Right. So here's one piece I don't know if you caught. After Roger Moore leaves the island, we get a couple of scenes of Van Damme on the island. They put him to work now. So he's just like carrying logs. He's now carrying more bags of food again for them. While the students are training. So he's just to help. He's scrubbing floors. But they were told he was a good fighter. So a couple of guys come up and then they kick his legs out from under him.
No, they're bullying another kid.
Well, sorry, they do it first. They do that. Then we have the montage of him he's basically watching them fight.
Yeah.
but he's working, and then he intercepts a couple of bullies, and then he beats up two of the guys, two of the younger students, right, who challenge him. So he's been paying attention essentially.
Yeah.
So we cut from there. It's now 6 months later. He was supposed to be on a boat to America in 2 weeks is what Roger Moore tells him. 6 months later, we cut to the restaurant in Thailand where Roger Moore and his buddy are. Was it not Smee, you know?
So
Harry Smythe. Yeah.
Smythe, yeah.
Harry Smythe, yeah. So Harry and Ed, Lord Edgar, are hanging out, and that's when they meet the reporter played by Janet Gunn, who I've never heard of before or since, to be fair.
Yeah, there's a reason.
Yeah. So anyway, she makes quite an entrance though. She's a beautiful woman, and they got her dressed all nicely, and turns out she is on assignment for a paper that her dad owns, and she's just looking for a story. We don't know what her assignment actually is.
No, we never find that out.
No, but she quickly gives herself a new one because she catches wind of the fighting tournament.
Yes.
But what happens first is that he's like, oh, there's a Muay Thai fight tonight in town. Do you want to go? It is their national sport. So it's like it's like taking a girl to a hockey game up here, you know?
Yeah.
So they go to the fights, and as it turns out, Van Damme is there. Now he's done all the sit-ups and everything, so he looks fantastic, of course. Well, they had him in shirts and everything before, so I imagine he came prepped with all of it, and they just covered up. Now they got him uncovered.
Movie magic.
Yeah, exactly. So this is how he earns the title, Muscles from Brussels. And so she of course sees something she wants, because that's what Roger Moore asked. But you can get anything you want in Thailand. She goes, I want a good story, and then she sees him, and then she knows something else she wants that's in Thailand right now. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he dismantles this guy in no time, and he's just pissed off, and he actually sees Dobbs and confronts them. That's when he pitches, hey, I want to go to this tournament. So he wants to go get the Golden Dragon so he can sell it and get those kids off the street in New York. That's his quest. This is the whole, now the movie is really going to start. So Moore has an eye to steal it, and even Van Damme at this point, he's like, can you win it? He's like, I don't think so. I'm not the best in the world. But they want to get there so they can steal it. Like, he's in on the plan.
Yes.
She's not. She thinks they're going to fight at this tournament. And so she wants to just go and witness it and write about it. Not too unsimilar from the hot blonde reporter from Bloodsport, might I add, who worms her way into the to watching that contest.
So Bloodsport was based on this guy's
Frank's actual life,
and then this movie was based on his actual life.
Was based on the concept, but they took it in a different way, so they're not remaking the entire movie. He's not an army guy. He's a poor orphan from the streets.
So is this the Hot Shots version of that movie? Minus the obvious comedy?
No, it would be more like if
like the Deep Impact Armageddon version. Is that what it is?
No, it's kind of like more of a fantasy retelling of your own story. It's kind of a weird, like what you might call a vanity project.
Oh, okay.
Because now this guy, not only like originally Frank Dukes, he was a special forces guy. He had to basically take leave from the army to go to this tournament. And there's a part in that movie where there's two military cops that are chasing him, wanting to bring him back because he's not done working for Uncle Sam just yet.
Right.
Whether that actually happened or not, I'm not 100% sure, but you can go, there's documentaries about it. This guy has been interviewed all to heck. But really? Then this idea about essentially making another movie about that's even more loosely based, basically this idea of a secret tournament, and then you just do a different setting. So now it's not the same movie at all. No, not at all.
Making two movies about the same story about your life does not entail into me the idea that this man is somehow attention seeking at all.
Yeah. He went to a secret fighting tournament, and what did he do? Make a movie about it. Okay. Yeah. I'm sure the secret people at that secret fighting tournament loved having that done. Yeah. So now this one,
he's probably sitting there going, "What? There's no internet. They'll never find out."
Yeah. What are they going to do? Rent? They don't even have VCRs. So that's the thing. So this one is now a more fantastic. It's set in like an older time period. This guy's now just an orphan trying to do good by some kids. So now our hero is even more heroic. He's doing it for the kids.
Yes, of course.
Right? Yeah. So that's why it's not really based on this guy's life, but he did help write another secret tournament fighting movie again.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember him talking to Dobbs about wanting to go to the tournament, and Dobbs is basically financially backing him.
Yeah.
And then he's going to get the golden dragon.
Right. So, but the key to it is that they have an eye for stealing it, because we have the street rat who steals everything, and then we've got the pirate and his right-hand man. So the three of them cook this up. And then they bring James Remar back into the movie because that's their ticket in. They're already in Asia. So they go to where he's landing, and they knock off the two guys that were supposed to escort him to the tournament and pose to be his crew.
Okay. So how does Van Damme get into the tournament since he didn't get a scroll?
Right. So what happens? So they piggyback, and the whole idea is that at first they're not going to fight. James Remar is the pugilist. He's the champ.
Yes.
So he got the invite. So they piggyback on his invitation. There's a scene at this at a hotel that they're staying at because they get partway through their journey and then they have to stay overnight someplace before carrying on. And that's where some of the other fighters have come as well, including the big Mongolian dude.
Right.
So they have a run-in with him in the bar. It's like, hey, you're at my table. Well, there's a funny scene too where he smashes the table. Basically, I'm like, well, now no one can use it. Like you guys were just about to fight over the table. Now you broke the table. Now no one can use the table.
No, you have no reason to fight.
Yeah, exactly. And then he walks away. I was like, you didn't even get your food. So but the next morning, Van Damme and Remar have words, and he's like, I wasn't born yesterday. You guys have nothing to do with this tournament, do you? And then he goes to fight him, and Van Damme, takes his legs out from under him and punches him in the face. He uses the Muay Thai on him, right? And again, the boxer has no defense against the leg attacks. That's not how they train.
Right.
They just, especially the old timey pugilists, right, have no defense against that.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Like he does the stick him, like he does the classic pugilist. He puts up the dukes, like like it is awesome. Saying James Remar with the stash, with the put him up. It was a fantastic little kind of to take you way back to well before our time, but still like it's old timey boxing. So then at first he gets up and he's pissed off at him and he says, is this what you want? He just grabs the scroll and he just throws it at him. So there. And then, so they go basically now. So
he takes his spot then.
He goes and poses and announces, yep, I'm Maxi Divine, the champ, American boxer, but it's Van Damme, right? So he takes Remar's place. And because they don't have internet, they have no idea what Maxi Divine looks like, but he does have the key, which is the scroll. He has right. I got your invitation. Here I am to fight. So then they do an introduction scene where they announce all the fighters. Here's the representative from Japan, from Turkey, from Africa, from Japan. What I already said, Japan, China, Brazil, Germany, Scotland, Russia,
Greece,
United States. No Canadians.
No.
So there was no guy in like hockey equipment, you know what I mean, ready to throw down the old timey gloves and jersey the guy, and you know what I mean, like our patented Canadian fighting style.
Yeah.
Plus, a lot of guys weren't wearing shirts, so I guess that's probably why we didn't get it. It's like, no way, I'm not fighting that guy. He's not wearing a shirt. He's not wearing a jersey, eh?
He's got to put on a shirt there, or I can't fight him.
Yeah, put on this sweater, eh? But anyway, so then Maxi does come in. Right at the beginning, he's got his championship belt and he announces in front of everybody, even though he doesn't have to, because they bought it. It's not, he's like, I'm Maxi Divine. This guy is a better fighter than me. As the former champ, I give my title to you and I give my spot. So then there's what I love about this one. There isn't a committee or anything. It's just one dude, the guy in the biggest robes that's sitting on basically the throne.
But he was already in, so why did he have to hand over his
That's
belt?
the point. That's my point, is that he didn't need to do this, but he comes in anyway, announces that this guy's name is Chris Dubois. I'm Maxie Divine. I have my championship belt, but I'm giving it to Chris Dubois. He's your guy. So you can still keep calling him Chris Dubois in case anyone didn't know what his name was. And call me Maxie because that's my name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't want anyone to not. So now Maxie Divine just joins the team. He's now in.
Yes.
He's his corner man, essentially.
Yeah, he's the one barking orders from the
Yeah,
sidelines.
he believes in him. He has a heart to heart with him. He's like, I know you can do it. Like, you're better than I am, and I want to see if you can do it. And then he puts himself on the line, essentially, because the guy making all the rules says, okay, if he loses, you're going to pay the penalty, and that means you don't leave the city. I guess you get a job. And now, judging it by what comes later, I think if a fighter gets stuck in the Lost City, they just get a job as guard. There are so many guards. This tournament has been going on for a while, I guess. They have I build stuff, I make food, or I guard. That's about, I think that's the only 3 jobs. If you're not, you know what I mean? In this village.
You just become one of the default fighters in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's how they're dressed. They got the wrapping around the head and the sash and the covering of the groin, and that's it.
Yeah, all we needed was Raiden just slapping one of the bicycle. Good one. You know, like could use some Christopher Lambert. That would be fun. You're going to the tournament. Well, you better go to Muay Thai Island first. Learn how to really fight and not on stilts, you know?
Yeah. Well, those stilts would have helped.
Yep.
Located between the Hall of Justice and the Brady Bunch House is the worldwide headquarters of the 70s versus the 80s podcast, where they tackle such controversial subjects as
what song featured the drummer's girlfriend moaning as she was getting busy with the lead singer?
You'll never guess which Muppet was drafted number 1.
What was your favorite Halloween costume? Darth Vader in a ski jacket or Spider-Man in a ski jacket? Listen to the 70s versus the 80s podcast everywhere. FM, AM, and maybe even VHS?
No. Mike, it's a podcast. None of those are true.
So this is where the tournament starts? Because I think I came in at the end of round 1.
That is the lead in, and they pretty much get to, like, they have the semifinal. Yeah, there's the qualifying rounds, first round, so we get to see some fights.
Yeah, well, I just have a few notes. Yeah, you have all these different guys fighting different styles. One, the guy from Greece looks like Val Venus.
Yep.
Is that the Brazilian fighter? Is he in Mortal Kombat? Is he the one who loses to Sonya on the beach?
I think so.
Because he looks like the same guy.
This is 1996, so that was only the year after.
Couple of years.
Wasn't well, Mortal Kombat was 95, wasn't it? Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's the Capoeira guy, and he's doing the same stuff. Yeah.
He was in Mortal Contest. No, he wasn't. It looked like him though.
Really? Well, similar styles, right?
Yeah. Similar look too.
Similar look. That Capoeira is really unique.
So the Chinese guy comes out and he's doing, I guess, animal fighting, animal styles.
It's there's kung fu styles, cobra style, tiger style.
So the first one he comes out and somebody in the audience is like, "Oh, he's moving like an animal."
That's James Remar.
There you go. And then someone else says, "Oh no," he says he's moving like an animal. He says, "No, he's moving like a snake."
That's Roger Moore.
I'm like, snakes are animals.
Yeah, he didn't say no, but yeah, I like the specificity of he's moving like a snake, but you didn't say no. Yeah.
Of course, the Scottish guy fights in a kilt.
Aye. Mm-hmm.
Germany's fight style is just furrow-browed bully.
Yeah. And then get your ass kicked. Yeah.
30s suspenders wearing, mustache twirling bully.
Essentially, Dum Dum Dugan from Captain America is the.
Yeah. Sumo's big move is the sumo shove.
Yep, the big charge. Yep.
He just runs at you and pushes you down, and that knocks somebody out, by the way.
See, I really wish he'd gotten a 100-hand slap in there. That would have been
Yeah. And then this is where we sort of ramp up the tension, quote unquote, because Mongolian comes in to face somebody.
he
Muay
faces,
Thai again.
He was basically the best fighter at Muay Thai Island. He was the guy teaching everybody else, right? You have the master who was running the place, but then this would have been his number one student who's now teaching. He was teaching all of the other guys.
Yeah.
Right. So basically this, like, over the course of 6 months, he and Van Damme would have trained together quite a bit.
Yeah.
Right. So, but now
he's the
they imply it because he starts his training and then they cut to 6 months later.
Okay.
And then Van Damme comes back and he kicks ass in the Muay Thai rings. So, but this is their best fighter from Siam. Their school got picked for, the guy comes up the beach and everything. So nice lead in too.
But Mongolian actually kills him.
Yep.
Knocks him the fuck out. And then Van Damme comes into the ring, takes the blood off the Siam guy, wipes it on the Mongolian shoulder, and I guess that's an insult?
His blood is on you because you killed him. He didn't have to. The match was over.
But duh.
Yeah.
Because I wrote down, now you have his blood on you. And that goes double for me. Because that's the kind of thing that he kind of gives him. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah. And he takes, that headdress is called a mongkong.
Okay.
It's actually rather ceremonial. Like, him taking it off, he should have just gone over and given it to his master.
Right.
Out of respect.
He does eventually.
So here's what I was taught. So my gym, there's one for the gym. So if I were actually to have gone into a sanctioned match, that's the only time I would wear one.
Right.
And I would wear it on behalf of my house, essentially, right? My club. And the back of it, you can add little things to it. So it actually grows almost like a family, little trinkets or whatever. It kind of almost grows like a family tree type thing.
Sure.
So for him to just take that off his head and then at the end wear it, I was like, whoa. Okay. There's a missing scene where the master should have given it back and said,
because the master does have it in the next round and he's holding on to it and whatever. And then in the final match, spoiler alert, Jean-Claude Van Damme is wearing it.
Right. So there's no scene where they reconcile because they consider him a traitor. Like when they lock eyes, they're like, they meet up at the inn. And, so then, Cow and Dobbs have a little chat. Because he never actually paid for Chris when he left. He just took him off the island. He just took him and that's it. And then he didn't pay for it. So, hang on, we owe you some money. And he's like, Dobbs, I'm used to dealing with. He's a liar and a thief. You, on the other hand, you lived with us for 6 months. And now you're taking everything that we taught you and you're going to fight against us. Like, they're pissed at him.
Okay.
So there should have been a reconciliation scene where, okay, our buddy's dead and here you can fight on his, go represent us again.
But we don't have time for that. We have to do every match in painstaking detail.
Yeah, that's the good
to show
stuff,
you how the
and we also have to have we also have to sell you this love story that may or may not be happening between the reporter and.
Was there? Because listen, I came in during the tournament, and at that point, she was just in the crowd, and that's it.
Yeah, there's no in Bloodsport. He nails the reporter before she even gets to the tournament. Because
in this one, she's just there.
Yeah,
which I appreciate.
They toned down. Yeah, they toned down the relationship stuff. So
he gets told in between rounds that he's going to take a dive in the third round.
They want to take a dive. I think in the finals or the semis. I think in the finals.
No, not in the finals.
Oh no, the semis. They want to take a dive in the semis so that way.
No, it can't be the semis either. It's the quarterfinals because he's facing up against what I call Dan Juan.
Oh yeah.
Who I was surprised. He was obviously he was from Spain.
Spain.
And he
Yeah.
had the bullfighter belt on, and he was dancing around. He was fighting like he was doing the flamenco or something. I was like,
yes.
I was surprised he wasn't fighting with little mini castanets in his hand.
Yeah. Or a mask, like a domino mask on.
Yeah. Or like the mask of Zorro or something.
Essentially, yeah. Now, one thing of note, by the way, they got to wear their shoes.
Some of them wore shoes. The Chinese animal guy, he was wearing what looked like felt slippers or like felt bags on his feet.
That's probably for grip, but the thing is, like, shoes and boots, that's a bit of it. Can't you just load those things up and start flying? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, Jean-Claude Van Damme is wearing what appears to be steel-toed boots.
They look like construction worker boots almost. Yeah, but yeah. Now they're not Timberlands because this is like 1901 or whatever year it was. Yeah. But it's kind of this weird advantage because not everyone's wearing boots. Like the sumo guy's not, the Mongolian guy is, the capoeira guy isn't, I think the African fighter wasn't. Yeah.
But it ends up being the Mongolian and Jean-Claude Van Damme in the final.
Yeah. So he doesn't take the dive. He decides he's going to go for it.
He doesn't take the dive. And so that causes Lord Dobbs to fall back on what he calls Plan B, which is get a Zeppelin.
Yep.
Throw down a rope.
Yep.
Tie it to this heavy dragon statue, which gets picked off the ground pretty easily for a heavy statue.
It's got to weigh, upwards of 1,000 pounds. Like
it's, they say it weighs 1,000 pounds. It looks like it weighs 12.
Oh yeah, it's plastic for sure. Like it's that Zeppelin had no problem.
So his idea is to pick up the thing and then basically fly away.
Yep.
But
so he steals the Zeppelin to steal the Golden Dragon. That's his big plan.
But then the alarm goes off, and all of the former fighters that are now the guards, come out with crossbows and shoot down the Zeppelin.
Yep.
Which, and I'm quoting, crashes into the ground.
It's slowly
at a very slow rate of speed.
So yeah, because basically you hear thunk, you hear the bolt leave the crossbow, and then like it's
like I'm really surprised it didn't go off like a balloon.
Yeah, whoa. Yeah. Basically, the dragon still sort of anchors him, and he's like flying around in the circle by the rope. Whoa.
So then they get thrown in jail, and Jean-Claude is like, okay, I brought them here. I will take responsibility for him. He's talking to the Grand Master or whatever he is.
Yeah.
He's like, if I win, you can keep the Golden Dragon, and these guys get let go. And he's like, okay,
basically buy their freedom. Yeah.
Buy their freedom. Which doesn't make sense to me, because why does he want the Golden Dragon if he was willing to give it up in the tournament anyway? He puts up the Golden Dragon as a prize to the winner, right?
Right.
So he's already accepted that he's going to be giving this away.
Yes.
Why does he take it back? Why does it have value to him to take it back? It doesn't have value to him because he's already giving it up.
It'll have value because it's earned, and I guess that means they didn't have to make another one for the next tournament. They can save themselves a lot of time in smelting.
Well, we only have so much gold.
I guess I don't know where they're getting all this gold. They've got, I didn't realize holding. They must charge one hell of a door fee to get in this tournament because where's all this gold coming from?
So it comes down to
they have all the lost doubloons. That's it. All the Spanish galleons. They found them all. They have a worldwide network. That must be it. That's how they know where all the good fighters are. They've been around the world. They got all the doubloons. That's why you never find any.
Yep. So it comes down to the match, and the Mongolian, of course, is winning, and he throws Van Damme out of the ring. And I'm like, okay, ring out. You lose.
Now, in Bloodsport, that was an instant loss.
But in most fighting, it is.
This is not blood sport.
This ain't your daddy's blood sport.
We are making a different movie, so it's okay to fight outside the ring.
Yeah, no kidding, because now it turns into a fucking Falls Count Anywhere match.
It does, yes.
Where they, and just like a fucking WWE wrestling match, they fucking, instead of like a cameraman following him to the back, everybody just gets out of their seat and follows them.
For the second time, by the way, that night,
Yeah.
Because they got interrupted by, I love how the alarm goes off. Everyone treats it like a fire alarm but it's the thief alarm, but everyone runs out of there like the building's on fire. But but they know it's not on fire. So now they're just curious. Hey, an alarm, let's go see. Like even
it must be
the ladies that are there.
If the thief goes on, if the thief alarm goes off, whoever catches him gets a prize or something, I guess, and that's why everyone runs out.
I guess you want to be there when they're catching the thief, so they're like, "Hey, where did you go?
Yeah,
why is my second golden dragon missing?
Yeah,
why was our backup dragon missing?
So they fight into what I think was later a chicken coop,
or a house with a chicken coop,
or a house that has a lean-to, maybe a restaurant or something. But I'm like, okay, just fight into the house and just make the noises, because it turns into a fucking cartoon where they fight into a house. You hear the noises, and then Jean-Claude Van Damme gets thrown out. I'm like, oh, way to save money on your action movie.
Yeah, I know. They were just in there just ruffling tables and son of a, it has all the elegance of, when Warner Brothers characters fight and they just have that dust cloud and there's limbs flying.
That's exactly what I thought.
You actually see a bit more of that, but yeah, there's the behind the scene. Now, hasn't WWE done that though? Like they're in the arena and then they're into the locker room and you just hear hockey sticks snapping, but you assume it got broken over somebody's head, but it never did.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They just banged on the door. Oh my God! Bang on the door.
Oh, this hurts so much. The thing that you are doing to me physically.
And then the door opens. Stone Cold Steve Austin walks out. And you see all of the Nation of Domination lying on the floor, hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, the physical beating you have put on me is extreme.
I have a question, because eventually Jean-Claude Van Damme fights back. He kicks the Mongolian's ass. He knocks him down. I'm like, okay, so Jean-Claude Van Damme can fall down and get up as many times as he wants.
Yeah.
And take as much time as he wants to get up.
Yeah.
But the Mongolian gets falled 3 times and has 2 seconds to get up, or else it's over.
No. They weren't going to call it right there. But
they did.
It's the last one where he basically puts his head back. Like that's the give up. Like the last one, he tilts his head up. So you think he's going to start to get back up again, but then he just looks at him and he's like, and then the head goes back. So he basically passes out. And that's what they call it. The other two times, like the one I liked when he gets kicked into, like Van Damme gets punched really hard and he falls back into Remar's arms and Roger Moore, and they've got him, and then they kind of get back out there, kid,
Yeah.
And the Mongolian it was the Turkish guy, 2 of the bigger guys, the Turkish guy and the African guy. Those guys were huge. And he's like, get your arms off. Let me go. I'm a man here. You know what I mean? And then, so then the next time when it's the final one, you see them just step aside. They're like, fuck you. Instead of catching him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, fuck you. And then just step aside.
When James Remar and Roger Moore catch Van Damme and sort of put him back into the ring, I was reminded of that Lipton Brisk iced tea commercial with Rocky Balboa.
Oh, yeah.
It's not that it's over. Just give me something to drink.
Yeah.
There's nothing on earth that's going to save you now,
Yeah.
Get in there. That's brisk,
baby. Yeah.
So anyway, he wins the tournament. The guys go free. He gets his ride back home. Somehow gets money.
He just sort of like, we made it. We're good.
Yeah, I have that note. I'm like, everything worked out because I said so. No need to ask for the details.
Yeah.
I wrote Hask, by the way.
Hask, did you? Yeah.
H-A-S-K.
I want to tell you this story, not the hotter one.
Yeah. And it turns out that he's been reading the book that the girl wrote.
Yes. Carrie Newton or whatever. Yeah, The Quest.
And
So that's her happily ever after. She writes a book.
We don't know if they end up together.
They do a long shot of like just we look at her picture, her old timey picture, but we don't. All we know is that she wrote this book. We don't know if it was she wrote a best-selling novel or whatever. Like
yeah,
and
that's it.
Yeah,
that's the quest. Okay.
I wonder if she put in her book like the Scottish guy got punched right in the balls and that ended his fight like this.
No, he got his balls grabbed and twisted.
Oh, right. Yes. Sorry. Did she put that in the book? Like,
how is that legal, by the way?
Well, the Mongolian kills a guy and he gets to come back for his next match. Like he stays in the tournament. They don't disqualify him for killing a guy. So I
noticed that everyone around the ring, they stay at the ring. They don't leave because they all have chairs around the ring. And even after the ones that are defeated, stay in their seats.
Yeah. Well, you got front row. I mean, you might as well use them.
Well,
I mean, I'd probably want to go to the back somewhere, get some water, towel down.
Yeah.
Maybe if some, maybe some food,
And there's the German bully just getting angry the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. No, thank you from the Admiral, from Lord Dobbs.
No.
About thanks for putting your golden dragon on the line to save my life, and not even a thank you. Okay. And he's like, oh, I got another idea for a scheme. And nope, not having it. I do have one note. She's like, hey, that's my house. There's some poor villager was like, fuck, they picked my house. But what are you going to do about it? You got two of the best fighters in the world there. What are you going to do? Start a fight with them?
Or maybe they're happy about it. It's like, maybe that's like the equivalent of a wrestler saying your hometown over the mic, It's like,
oh,
you're from Toronto, Ontario. Yeah, I'm from there. Yay. Yeah, he picked my house. Oh my God. It's such an honor because I'm Asian.
Yeah, good night, Cleveland. Written on the back of the guitar.
It's great to be here in Thailand or whatever.
Yeah.
Wherever the hell they are. Any town, Asia. Yeah.
I called the next to village. It's it's the Lost Village. It's never the one you're in. It's the one next to that.
Yes.
But it's never the one. Even you go to that one though. It's never the one you're in. It's the one next to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll never find it. Yeah. Maybe there's like a because these guys have all this money, they can make gold dragons. Maybe before the tournament started, they had like a town meeting, so the guy on the throne there could be like, okay, if any of your shit gets destroyed, you get a state-sponsored remodel. We want this thing to go big.
Yeah.
So don't worry. So then maybe there was a happy couple. She's like, I'm getting my new furniture. Woohoo! They picked our house. like it was some sort of weird sweepstakes. If they go into your house and beat the shit out of each other in it, you get a free remodel,
Yeah.
I'm getting new kitchen cabinets. Woohoo!
We're going to be on this country's version of Extreme Home Makeover. Yeah. Move that bus.
I want to see.
Move that donkey cart or whatever.
I do want to see that show now where they come in afterwards. Okay, so this young couple here, they had two fighters come in during a secret tournament and beat the shit out of their house. So what we've got to do, all this has to go. We're going to remodel the chicken coop because the roof got. A guy went through the roof there. We understand during the secret tournament. There's blood on the walls. This guy's head. There's a hole, but this French guy's, a Belgian guy's head shaped in the wall over there. Their window got thrown out. Their door got kicked off its hinges. We've got a lot of work ahead of us. I want to see that show.
And we brought in from Canada. We brought in Mike Holmes.
Yeah. Canada, not in the tournament. We're just there for the cleanup. Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jean-Claude.
So
I would watch that show. That would be, you know what? That'd be a fun parody show.
On location with Mike Holmes. Yeah.
But you do like a fix 'em up parody show, but they go in after like this guy's house got ripped up in Man of Steel. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's kind of a Mockingbird, but after all these movies where we're here after a Twister. Oh shit, we're just building a new house. Okay, never mind. Yeah. There was a house here. There isn't one. That's the problem. All of this is gone.
So this building got destroyed when the Hulk jumped into it.
Yes, exactly.
And this building had an entire floor ruined when Arnold Schwarzenegger in a Harrier jet shot an Arab guy with a missile through this one floor.
Yeah.
In True Lies. So
he lit it up like a Christmas tree with a Harrier jet. So
Yeah.
we've got a bit of work ahead of us. We're just a bit of paint, kind of buff the walls a bit.
Yeah. Not only brought in Mike Holmes, but also the Property Brothers. So
Exactly. Yeah. We're here in Malibu. We're at the home of a Mr. Stark, where a helicopter just missiled his house to. Now we're told we can't go into the basement, but we're just going to reno from the ground floor.
The ground floor.
Yeah.
You're going to hear an AI voice. Don't worry, that's just Jarvis.
Yeah. We're told the budget is quite big on this one. It's the infinity symbol, so I think we're good. We can get all the good stuff from Home Depot. Yeah, I would watch this show.
now, Miss Potts, when can we start?
Yeah, exactly.
So, a couple of things on this movie. Sir Roger Moore wrote in his autobiography that he greatly disliked Jean-Claude Van Damme and even jokingly nicknamed him Jean-Claude Venereal Disease. Woo! Went away from the set. Despite this, according to interviews with film and crew workers, Moore never voiced his disgust in public or while on the shoot.
He was a proper gentleman.
And he was behaved gentlemanly, they said.
Yes, I'm sure. Yes. Consummate professional, that Roger Moore.
Jean-Claude Van Damme asked Oliver Stone to direct.
Yeah.
I don't know if you believe that or not, but Oliver Stone politely declined.
I would believe it. I would believe that he asked him.
I would believe that he asked. I also believe that he declined.
Yeah, I believe that there was a no. Yeah.
I want to make this movie. It's all about fighting. And it's Oliver Stone's like, no.
Yeah. I don't have a director yet, but I want you, Oliver Stone.
Oliver Stone. And almost cast Madonna. Was one of the first choices for the character of Carrie Newton.
And I bet you she politely declined.
I bet she politely declined too, yeah.
she's on the, sure, yeah, and if Oliver Stone directs it, I'm in, click,
That was her one caveat to that movie.
Yeah, he lost both in that deal, Yeah, sure. Yeah, if Oliver Stone actually signs on, sure, I'm in, but,
Maybe that was the way he tried to trick her. It's like, yeah, I get Oliver Stone to do the directing.
I got Roger Moore. I got Oliver Stone. It's like James Bond, and she's like, say,
Let's see what she was doing in 1996 or 95.
Yeah,
she was doing 4 Rooms. Looks like she was doing an album at that time, so she's probably touring. Oh, 1996, Evita came out. So, yeah, she was in a much other movie.
4 Rooms. I guess she has a bit of a part.
She wasn't doing the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Sorry. But as always on this show, we try to find the real story behind the story, Mark.
Or is it fucking Street Fighter? You finally fucking made Street Fighter, and you didn't even call it Street Fighter. It's a group of fighters from around the world. I've called out 1 or 2. We were just missing friggin' Ken and Ryu. And we had Cammy, we had a boxer. We didn't have Cammy, but we did.
No,
we had the suit. We had E Honda. We had Balrog practically. You know what I mean? We're just missing Ken and Ryu and M Bison. Was played by a Mongolian dude, I guess. And he finishes the fight in the street. You finally did it. You made Street Fighter.
You're right. It obviously it's Street Fighter. That's the one thing I got, and that's why I'm kind of going in the same direction. So, or is it Jean-Claude Van Damme's reoccurring sexual fantasy? Because I was watching this movie, going, yeah, he's being lauded by all the characters as the greatest, and he's kicking everyone's ass.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can see him timing himself to this. You know what I mean? Or is it Dana White's pitch video for the initial UFC investors?
Okay.
Because the initial UFC had all these different types of
It
fighters
absolutely
fighting off
did,
against each
yeah.
other. So
Yeah, I've watched the first. I watched the first two way back in the day when they were available.
or is it Stereotype Street Fighter?
Oh,
Complete with pre-match intimidations, taunts, and post-match celebratory antics.
yes.
Because what is with that nonsense? If you step into the ring, do all kinds of moves, in the middle of a fight, taunt the crowd, and then after the match, do all kind of celebration. I'm like, shut the hell up.
Hey, it's a show like wrestling, you know.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's cutting a promo before and after the match. Yeah.
and during too. Yeah, get some.
Yeah,
heat.
and during, yeah.
Yeah, I guess killing a guy gets you a bit of heat, you know.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No Gene Okerlund to come in the ring, though, for the interview afterwards.
Yeah. Hey, you just killed a guy from Siam. How do you feel? Meh.
My people did it long time before.
Yeah.
Because that's a flawless Mongolian accent, by the way.
But yes, I felt it.
Yeah.
You could have dubbed this guy. Oh wait, he didn't have any lines.
So that's going to do it for The Quest. I'm Derek.
I mean, Mark.
Join us next time when we'll take a look at the story of a worker in Santa's workshop who discovers he's actually a furry, feline-eating alien. Will Ferrell says, "Ha! I kill me in Alf."